and I thank you for being here today. This is a very important election. It is the election which is going to be looked at nationally as a referendum on Barack Obama's State of the Union address, on his inaugural address, on his agenda for a second term. And I want to go to the United States Senate so that I can help President Barack Obama implement his plan for a second term. I want to go to Washington to be a partner with Elizabeth Warren in representing Massachusetts in this generation ahead. The goal that I have is to raise the issues which I think the people in our state want to have raised in Washington, to have their voices heard. After Sandy Hook Elementary School and the tragedy of Newtown, the people of our state, the people of our country, they want much tougher gun control legislation put on the books.
Yes.
They don't want to see these gun shows serve as loopholes that allow background checks to be put in place. They don't want AK-47s on the street that as assault weapons are not appropriate for the streets of our country. I'm running for the United States Senate because I want these guns off our streets.
Right.
I want to make sure that we put on the books the laws that protect the streets of our country. In Brockton, in Malden, in every community in Massachusetts and across the country. I am running for the Senate because I want to protect a woman's right to choose. I want to ensure that women are given equal pay. I want to ensure that we provide the full protections for women in our society. I'm running for the United States Senate because I want to ensure that we deal with dangerous global warming. The planet is running a fever. There are no emergency rooms for planets. We have to engage in the preventative care that ensures that Hurricane Sandy, which hit New Jersey and New York, Hurricane Katrina, which hit the Gulf of Mexico, are not predictors of inevitable catastrophes. And we in Massachusetts, we have a chance as the innovation economy to invent the new technologies, to ensure that we spread these technologies, not only across our country, but across the planet. And clean energy jobs are one of the largest growing sectors of the American economy and the Massachusetts economy. And we have to make sure that we create the legal, legislative framework that guarantees that Kentucky coal and Oklahoma oil don't continue to dominate the agenda in the United States Congress. We know that the green generation is ready to unleash this revolution, that the producers and the professors and the investors and the inventors are ready to go. But we need to create the conditions. And so that is part of why I want to run for the United States Senate, to go over there to ensure that our voice is heard on those issues. I want to run in order to protect the LGBT agenda, to make sure that we continue to protect the rights of the LGBT community. I'm running in order to raise my voice so that we can, in fact, put in place a constitutional amendment that repeals Citizens United versus the Federal Election Commission.
Nice.
This is an issue that goes right to the heart of our democracy, right to the heart of who we are as a country, and we have to have the national debate on this issue before it continues to profoundly affect every single issue that is at stake in our country. I want to run for, and I am running for, the United States Senate so that we can put a new immigration law on the books that creates a legal pathway for minorities, for immigrants to our country, to be able to have a pathway to citizenship in our country. I think that is a central issue that the President has raised that we have to deal with, and we should deal with it in this Congress. So this is a very important election. The Republicans will try to win this seat. And we just cannot avoid the reality of their targeting of it. And so, from my perspective, I'm giving this race everything I've got. I'm running as hard as I can. And I'm running on an agenda which I believe the people of Massachusetts want to see implemented in our country for the next generation. And so, I thank all of you for being here. I thank you for being willing to come and to hear what it is that I am going to attempt to achieve in the course of a term in the United States Senate if I am fortunate enough to win. But I can't do it without your help. I can't do it without your support. I can't do it without your voices being raised to make it possible. I need you to sign the signature sheets. I need you to distribute the signature sheets to other people so that we can demonstrate this grassroots organization that is going to be central to winning the election. Democrats do not agonize. Democrats organize. That's who we are in Massachusetts. That's how Elizabeth Warren won. That's how Barack Obama won. That's how John Kerry won. That's how Deval Patrick won. Organization is the key. And so in town after town, in city after city, that is what I am doing. Last night, out in Pittsfield, in the evening, the Berkshire Brigade came up, 175 strong, to show their support for my candidacy. In Lawrence, in Lynn, in Beverly, in Somerville, no matter where I'm going, I can sense this energy, this commitment to organize at the grassroots to be successful. So I need your help. I thank you very much for coming here, and I give you my word that I will give you every ounce of energy that I have, and I will not rest until on election night we have been successful as Democrats in ensuring that we have 2 Democratic votes down in Washington to advance the Barack Obama agenda. So thank you all so much for coming.
Outstanding. Nice. Great. Great. Great.
So I want to move around and talk to all of you in the course of the next half an hour or so, because then we're off and running. But I thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Great. Yes. My pleasure.